I've noticed that the flying crab hatchers, the hatchers itself, not the flying crabs, do respawn after them being destroyed. Is this intended or a bug? This is depends. It depends. It depends on if you've built enough to like. Let's see. So I don't remember the system fully, but I think there's like for every spawner, there's a system where like it checks in the nearby area or maybe in the biome or something like that. It checks every time you build a buildable. It adds a point to that system. So like if you place a foundation, that's like 1 point. If you place like a miner, that's like 5 points or something. I'm just making these up. I actually don't know what the actual points are. And the spawners check, like if it's about to spawn an enemy, it checks whether or not there are more than a certain amount of points in the area. I.e., if you've built enough factories in nearby to not have it spawn. And if you haven't, then it should respawn, regardless of what it is. However, if you're getting the issue where the hatcher respawns within your factory or something like that, or where it shouldn't, or here's another ticker, or here's another thing too, is like if you've built a factory and you power it down, like it loses power, and you run into that area and it checks like, should I spawn? If the factory isn't powered on, it removes some of the points. So it will respawn again. So it might happen that if you run out of power and you run into an area, it might respawn the hatcher and maybe you don't notice and you run away and you start the factory up again and then suddenly the hatcher's there because it's already respawned. Yeah, exactly. Respawning is only suppressed by powered buildings, exactly. You can get rid of it with foundations and whatnot, but you have to build a lot of foundations. So that might be the case, but it might also be the case that it's bugged. It's hard to say, and it's hard to tell from this question, but this is that system.
It could also be the edge case. This is the real edge case, yeah? Where you played before patch 1005 and say in 1004, and you killed only hatchers in that save,
Yes.
and you built on top of that, and then you waited until patch 1005, you opened your game, you saved, and then you exited because you had to go, I don't know, emergency, you had to just leave the room, and you couldn't play the game until today, and so you boot up the same game, the same save file, and you realize, wait, they're back. These hatchers I killed, why are they back? Yeah. That's because 1005 respawned everything on the map.
Yeah, or 1004, I think, respawned all of them.
That was 5.
Or was it 5?
Yeah.
Because aren't we on 5 now? Or the 5 before?
We are on... No. We were on, I believe, 7 even? We went to 6 after 5 immediately because of that thing, and then we also went to 7 before 1010.
Yeah, there was a bug where everything respawned, and if you saved during that patch, then everything would have respawned.
Yeah, enjoy the double amount of Somers loops, I guess.
Yeah.
That traumatized me, so I will always remember the number 5.